Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 2 of Powers Plays Total War Warhammer. So we've just defeated the greenskins here. I'm actually going to raise this because it's not worth that much money. So I'm going to raise it, get it over and done with. And we need to get back as soon as possible because they're going to move to there. Actually, we need you in there. Oh, one more turn. One more turn, they have walls, so he can't attack. That's amazing. That is amazing. Okay, good stuff. I was a bit worried he'd be able to get there before me, because obviously after you raise the settlement, there's nothing you can do. You just have to stand there. Okay, this Garsnik, don't know what he's doing on my land. Ah, they're suffering attrition now, which is good. Let's welcome that. Powerbrand's dead, Beastmen are dead. That was a much more challenging battle than I had anticipated. Let's get you in there. Get you regenerating. Let's get you out of there actually. Because I kind of want to cause another rebellion. See if we can get ourselves another piece of artillery. Get some money and some experience as well. Before we head south. So let's up that, because we're going to be at war with the south soon. Why can't I do that? Oh, I lost the thing you didn't know. Okay, it's fine. It's tempted to... I'm not sure we're going to need a second army here just yet. We might do. I'll leave him there for now. What are you doing? I gave you money, a lot of money, and I've just killed off the greenskins. You cannot be coming over here, starting a fight with me. Oh, we got the Reichsguard there, that's nice. Very useful to have a couple of cavalry units as the Empire. I'm tempted to go and help them. Who are you allies with? Because that's their last... Wow, if they lose that, Skarsnik has wiped them out. Ah. And who's Skarsnik at war with? Everybody. So everyone, oh, if Skarsnik's doing well though, that means Nolan is probably not doing well. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, I'm going to go down to get Nolan quickly whilst I still have the advantage. Okay, let's put you back in there. You do nothing in there anyway, it's fine. Get that there. Okay, got no more money. One's leveled up. Phase Bastion plus 22% damage. Resistance only on Vogel. Not an area of effect, which is a pity. Oh. So they are at war, which is good. That keeps them busy. I'm actually gonna... I might give them some money and try and befriend them, because one of the quests anyway is to befriend, we get an alliance with them, so let's get you in there. That's going to be really tough to break. We might need a second army down here. Let's keep building though for now. Nope. There. Well, can we get a tier 3? Let's get a tier 3 or else we can. So, damn, they're still recruiting. We might leave them to get the army out of the castle and leave the castle vulnerable, maybe? I don't know. It looks like they're going to help the other dwarves. Oh no. Other dwarves are dead. Huh. Maybe they're not. Not yet. If we're going, we're going to go now. So let's go now. Yeah, that's not really in my favour. So we can either wait this one out, and I don't know if they've got a... Oh, they don't. It's their only settlement. Okay. This is good. So, how many turns is that going to take? I'd like to wait it out if possible. 8 turns. Oh my god, there's a lot of turns. I could save... Okay, I spent a couple of turns saving money. Use that money to build up a cheap army with the Archlector army. And then should be able to auto-resolve it without taking too many losses. And then, well actually, damn, they've already got that. I kind of want to take these before Averheim does. Averland does. Let's get him in raiding stance just to get him a bit of experience. We'll keep building up our base. Yeah, we'll leave it as this. We'll skip through the siege. Wait another 8 turns and then attack. And we'll just keep upgrading here. Let's use him to scout a little bit. So they war with Averland? That'd be great. Yes, they are. Okay. So I'll finish off Null. Hopefully they'll go and attack Averland and keep them busy. And then we'll have a rebellion. We'll have a rebellion. Okay. Back here to deal with as well. Hopefully steal another piece of artillery. Oh, go away. What? Okay, now we can get that as well. Okay. What should we get in here? What is just getting here? I can't remember. I think it's this? Or just this? Yeah, I think. Because we get this. This. Yeah, okay. That's what we need. That's fine. How many turns? 5. That's some weird noises. Let's see what's happening down here. Hopefully they're at war with Stirland as well. Or maybe the vampires. So they've got multiple enemies. So we'll take this, take Faldorf, and have ourselves a second province, finally. Let's keep moving around, keep getting experience, get a bit of money. There's not much we can do really. I could build that or that. We can need this first. Yeah, let's go with that, and that'll give us a bit more technology to research as well. Not that it's researching very quickly for the Empire. Yeah, they're building up there. They're obviously trying to defend themselves. How are you guys doing? Want to confederate? No. And who's up here? Okay, you've lost. And you still don't want to confederate, isn't that strange? I think with confederation you have to be strong yourself. Like if I owned 3 provinces now, complete provinces, probably Kemperbad, like Telebeklan would confederate with me. So I could use this army to bait their armies to defend over here when the time comes, because wherever I move this army they seem to be... Oh Christ. Oh, Tempelhofer in Schwarzhafen for some reason. The Schwarzhafen no longer exists. Let's go with this for now. I'm going to need that. Actually, I might send him back and go and get another army. Just so we can start war with Averheim as soon as possible. Or maybe even just... Oh, shit. Defend Stirland. Has that been besieged as well? Let's send you over there. It is. Well, they'll probably confederate with me now. Wow. They're going to lose everything. God damn it. It's a waste. Okay, we can get walls. Final set of walls. We'll be nice and safe inside. So now we can be more aggressive because, well not yet, but once the last set of walls on that settlement is built, I can be more aggressive in getting new land. Why? You just want to make sure he's nearby. That's something for attrition already. Okay, so one more turn, maybe two, and we're good to take Nuln with minimal casualties, so we can quickly go into Averland. Actually, we should use him to cap the second settlement now. No, let's get an army first. In regards to oh, actually, we're going to get a rebellion? No, we're not. That's really good. Let's get you in there. Let's get you some units. Let's go. Okay, that's my money gone. Okay. So, take Nuln. He's going to have an army soon enough. What happened there? Nuclear bomb went off or something. Wasn't it Karakorin that just went up there? The dwarf army? No? Maybe not. So, yeah, they've taken a beating. Easy. Occupy. Winds of Magic Reserve would be nice on you. And we've got campaign movement speed there for some reason. That's not on him. Oh, he can't use it. That's strange. Maybe you can use it. Yes. Okay, that's fine. Have a weapon, my friend. So, okay. Second wall's up. We're good to go in 3 turns. So let's... I think it's wise to take this army all the way to Averheim because it's a big army. Let's let them recuperate a little bit. Let that army strengthen up. And then we can go and double team wherever their main army is. They're doing quite well. I wonder if they're going to make a comeback. Sterling's still in it. Even though Sterling doesn't have a home. I wonder if Sterling's going to take Talberheim. That'd be interesting. So you are almost ready. Taking a while. Maybe go... Yeah, we have to watch out for rebellions behind us as well. Maybe we should force a rebellion behind us actually. Wait. Let's go with that. What else do we need? I could build the Reichsguard building in one of these places. That one I think. Because that gives extra... Yeah, okay. So one more turn, he's almost ready. Actually, let's get... let's make this a flagellant based army. So, I can't really make it based because I've got a lot of infantry already, but let's build 4 of them to put in the front line, flanked by spears. And I'll be happy about that. But it's another 2 turns, but here we're ready, so we'll move him across so we should get some vision over in the middle of the map and see what's happening. I wonder if... Oh, someone's taken something over there. I just heard it. I'm going to grant that. Because in a second I'll build a new build. Actually, no, I should build a... How do I get the Emperor himself? I need to confederate with someone. Okay, shit. Let's confederate. Oh, they took it! They took it! Okay, will you confederate with me? God damn it, man. Okay. Let's get down here. You got one more turn? Yeah, one more turn. He's happy. We don't need that there. We might have to leave him behind to deal with rebellion. No, we should be okay. So what I'm excited about this game is all the constant content that's coming out every couple of months. There's something new. They just released Grombrindle today, the White Dwarf Legendary Lord, but I don't really like the dwarves that much, to be honest with you. Let's up that as well. Okay, you ready? Okay, cut out here for now. Yes. Okay, so they've got an army in Fildorf. Yeah, so stuff like that. I think the next thing that's going to come out is going to be playable Bretonnia and Morcellon factions. I think it will be free LC. I think that will keep us busy for another couple of months. Okay, so they have one army there. Probably best to take that out first. No, we take that out first. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, so they added the Red Duke as the faction leader for Morcellon when the elves came out. And he's there, but is unplayable at the moment. But I think they need to kind of tweak it. I played, there's a mod, a faction unlocker, I think it's Loki's faction unlocker or something, and I played as Morcellon, but it's quite a kind of slow start position. Doesn't feel quite right yet. Okay, let's do this. I'll save this just in case. Although I don't really want to load any save games. Why am I taking attrition? What the fuck? So I think they're probably next, and they'll keep us busy until the next DLC. Now, according to the Russian data hacker, there's going to be 3 more DLC before they release the next expansion. And well, not the expansion, the first expansion they're going to release. And that DLC, so there's 3 DLC, and then there's the expansion, which is the standalone game. You can play the game by itself. You don't need to have this version. And actually, let's go with this for now. And what the DLC is going to be is the first one, apparently, is going to be... I took quite a lot of damage there. We lost the whole unit. Is going to be the Tomb Kings. So I don't know that much. I'm still learning about the lore of Warhammer universe, Warhammer Fantasy, and the Tomb Kings are kind of an North African race that was cursed in some way to becoming undead. Now they weren't killed and reanimated, they just went straight to the undead phase apparently or something, so they're not like zombies, they still are themselves, but they are dead, kind of, undead, whatever, however you want to say it. Don't need that. So let's besiege this just to stop them recruiting. We're going to wait one more turn for him to replenish. Do we replenish faster if we do this? Yeah, I think it's slightly faster. Now the Tomb King's location is already on this map. It already exists. I knew it's going to happen. I'll show it to you in a second. So that is credible. All the stuff the Russian guy said so far has been true, basically. So here we have the map. Here, there's nothing. This is where the Tomb Kings are going to be. We also have a giant section here, probably for the later expansion. So what they're going to be, I think, the Tomb Kings will be down the south, and after that we have, I mean, I'm excited about playing Tomb Kings because it'd be nice to have another undead faction, because I got a thing about undead factions. Like vampires are my favourite, and they sound interesting as well. They sound like an interesting faction. Let's go with that. That'll be useful. We should get some trade going as well. Who can we trade with? Let's get these guys sweet. Let's give them a bit of money. Oh, can we do that? Oh, okay. The war with them. Okay, it's fine. I can do that. Why is that one gift so small compared to the other one when I've got a lot more money now? That's weird. So the next, I mean, they under sound cool, and they've got a kind of Egyptian theme to them, and I think they're quite potent magic users as well. That would be quite interesting. Plus, their location is pretty cool. So their location is south of the Badlands. Now, for me, I love playing Greenskins. They're my second favourite faction, I think. But I don't like this kind of area here. And this bit here as well, actually, because like jumping between the settlements and defending is lots of kind of, it's really fiddly to get about. And here there's kind of the opposite. It's just a great, you've got to move 3 turns just to get to another settlement or something. So I'm not a massive fan of this area here. If there was something else down here to play around with, a new enemy or ally or someone to conquer, raid, get some money, I don't know, that'd be pretty damn cool. So I think that's going to be really exciting. Maybe we should wait a few turns. Let's wait a few turns, get some siege towers, and then we might do this battle and finish on that. Although we might have to go back and fight a rebellion soon. So the Tomb Kings is really great. Now let's think about this. If this is supposed to be a 3-year project in total, which includes the first game, all the DLC afterwards, then the second game, the expansion, and then the third game within 3 years, it must nearly be a year already since this has been released. I think. I don't know. I need to check. It's probably 8 months or whatever. And let's do one more turn. I think be good. And so we've nearly done a year. How much DLC there's going to be for the second game, the expansion and the third game, I don't know, because there was no mention of DLC in either of them, which is interesting. But that could be, you know, it's expansions away. It could have just not been put into the game where he data mined it anyway. So what they could do is leave the expansions for the second game, the second expansion and the third expansion, and do that within like 6 months or within a year, you know, just those 2 things without any DLC in between, and they can spend 2 years doing all the DLC stuff for this game, the original game. So the new content that's coming out might take a while, so it might be next month or the month after. So probably next month I'll start telling you what the next free DLC is or whatever. So February is going to be that. Then March will probably be some kind of DLC. It'll probably be the Muslim faction or Bretonnia or whatever, and then maybe April will be another one. Then we should have Tomb Kings. He's just getting beaten by these goddamn agents. How many have we got now? 10? No, they've lost cost. How many did I make? I built that, and I built like 4? Does that mean I've only got 1? How do I see this? Okay, we'll just have to wait a couple more turns and get that more towers. Then that's going to be the Tomb Kings. Then, so this is probably middle of the year. We're talking like June. Will be Tomb Kings, let's say. Then towards the end of the year, I got demoralized as well. Those angels are destroying me. Jesus, look at this. I'm going to have to wait this one out. How long is it? 2 more turns. Let's wait this and get some attrition then. And we got a rebellion as well, so. After that they have the Skaven. That's the next DLC after the Tomb Kings. Now the Skaven, when I first heard about them, were the least exciting for me. Like giant rats, I thought, oh, that's a crazy idea, that's silly. And then I played Warhammer Vermintide and I played Mordheim, 2 games which involve the Skaven, and they're pretty cool race, especially in Vermintide. They're a really cool, interesting faction, and I started to learn about them and their lore and stuff like that. And they're really interesting. The fact that they come from... let's just do that. They live underground, and let's do knock like that. They live under the city, so under every city. It's going to be really interesting to see the game mechanics of how Creative Assembly add them into the game, and how are they going to be all over the map already, or you have to work your way on. There's going to be like a sub level. There's going to be another tier to the map, maybe. I think that would be really interesting. I don't want anything from there. To see how they do it, how it's going to work. We want this. We get some mortars then. So that's going to be really interesting. I think maybe they'll start in a few places away from cities, maybe, and then you learn to dig and tunnel under and to be able to attack them. Or maybe you yeah, because they've got to have settlements. I doubt it's not going to be a horde mechanic for them. I assume. No. So the Skaven are really interesting, and they're really kind of cool looking as well. They've got, you know, these cool siege machines and mining equipment and stuff they have. They're quite kind of technical, kind of like dwarves in a way, but they do fight amongst themselves a lot, which I don't think the dwarves do at all, basically. Good. Ah, damn it, I can't. Whatever. We've got to go deal with that rebellion quickly. I don't want to run into them though if they're gonna just attack me, so let's go halfway, dig in. Okay, now that they've changed the summoning spells a little bit, in that when you summon units now, they only survive for a short period of time before they just gradually die out. With the vampires anyway, so I assume it's the same with the other factions. With the Manticore, summoning the Manticore, wow, starting to making a comeback. Interesting. Might have to get a little agreement going on with them. A little bit of trade agreement. Calm down, sunshine. Calm down. Alright? Here's a gift. Here's some money. Buy yourself something nice. And that... Ooh. -4 leadership would be nice. It's the end of Area Land. I just realised this is the end of the episode, basically, and we haven't had a fight yet. Which kind of sucks. Yeah, we don't have time. We've got 1 minute. Alright, I'll try and do extra battles next time. I apologise for that. I got distracted in besieging. Okay, we've got ourselves our complete second province finally. Let's get rid of that, because we won't need either of them. Don't need that either. I have a rebellion there very quickly. They're not happy about me looting. So, well, that's the end of the episode, guys. Thanks for watching. Not the most exciting, I'm afraid. But we'll do extra battles. We'll fight these rebels, maybe. Maybe do like a defensive siege or something. But thanks for watching, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time for episode 3. Ciao for now.